Batting third, number 44, Zach Metzger. Batting fourth, number 13, Owen Sanchez. Batting fifth, number 21, R.D. Hummel. Batting sixth, number 22, Shallow Cross. Wearing number 9, batting seventh, Colin Heyman. Batting eighth, number 20, Connell Rooney. Batting ninth, number 5, Graham Hamilton. Batting 10th, number 4, Hayne Casandas. Batting 11th, number 2, Liam Dorshimer. The manager, Rob Hummel. Coaches, Zach McCombie and Garrett Hamilton. And now the starting lineup for North Carolina, the home team on the scoreboard. Leading on, number 1, Jake Rasmussen. Batting second, number 11, Wyatt Caffey. Batting third, number 22, Owen Topp. Batting fourth, number 6, Tegan Schaefer. Batting fifth, number 7, Max Datillo. Batting sixth, number 99, Lincoln Beamer. Batting seventh, number 10, Sullivan Bennett. Batting eighth, number 44, Easton Horton. Batting ninth, number 50, Isaac Freiberger House. Batting 10th, number 3, Alex Alexander. Batting 11th, number 68, Wyatt Zabinski. Batting 12th, number 23, Link Reed. The manager, Jay Bennett. Coaches, Ray Caffey and Brian Schaefer. Gentlemen, we ask you to join at the mound for opening prayer.
DYB World Series action is on the air live from the Laurel Sports Complex at the Raising Cane's Field. It's the nightcap in the Division I Majors bracket between, it was the Battle of the Carolinas between South and North Carolina.
Good luck, gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Ollie Hammonds reporting here. The nightcap, as I said, in this long day of baseball, as these two teams are trying to fight for the right to play tomorrow. South Carolina not facing elimination. North Carolina is. South Carolina will win. We'll have two teams playing tomorrow. If North Carolina wins, we'll have 3 teams with 1 win. And then we'll describe all of how that works from there. On the scoreboard, the visiting team, South Carolina. Let's get you their offensive lineup. Sponsored by Lando Frost, a family-owned business that's been making great tasting lunch meat for over 60 years. Find their brands in supermarkets nationwide. Check them out. AtlantaFrost.com. Leading off will be Liam Schilling, then Grant McCombie, Zach Metzger, Owen Sanchez, R.B. Hummel, Shiloh Cross, then Colin Heeman, the third baseman, Connell Rooney, Graham Hamilton, Hayne Karstens, and Liam Dorshimer rounds out the lineup for South Carolina. Defensively for North Carolina, left to right, Easton Horton, Isaac Freiberger House, Jake Rasmussen. That's the outfield. Third to first, Link Reed, Wyatt Caffey, Sullivan Bennett, and Wyatt Zabisky over there at first base. And that first pitch is down and away. An official start time of 7:56 here. Behind the dish, Tegan Schaefer on the mound for North Carolina, Lincoln Beamer. And Beamer fires outside for a ball. Beamer, righty. Trying to keep North Carolina's chances alive in this tournament. Ground ball to the left side. fielded by the third baseman Reed, fires over to first in time. The 5-3 put out retires Schilling. There's one down for Grant McCombie.
Number one, Grant McCombie.
Lincoln Beamer, nicknamed Linky Poo. I like that one. I think his mom might have wrote that one for him. First pitch from Beamer to McCombie, outside. Beamer loves playing with his friends, playing baseball. Also plays football and basketball. Favorite baseball memory was winning state, 2-0 the count. Here to the batter, Grant McCombie. McCombie, in the last game for South Carolina, was a little bit earlier in that 15-1 victory that they had. Chopper, shallow right side. Beamer over to field, and it's off his glove. Got to be infield single. So the first hit of the ball game doesn't even leave the infield. That'll bring up Zach Metzger for South Carolina. Well, North Carolina, the only reason why they have a loss is because of South Carolina. That was back on Friday. South Carolina won that one 6-3. That sent North Carolina through the losers bracket, but North Carolina hasn't lost since Friday. They earned their way back into this semifinal game, trying to reach the finals and make it 3 teams with a loss. That went outside. The batter here, Zach Metzger, had a great pitching performance in the last game for South Carolina. Had a couple hits and some RBIs as well. South Carolina offense was rolling earlier today, 15-1, but the way baseball goes, you never know. Just because you scored 15, 2 hours ago doesn't mean you're going to score any in this game. So just an interesting thing about the game. That one's in there for a strike from Beamer and a 3-1 count now. Like Metzger, favorite memories, making it to the Sweet 16 in Cooperstown. That one down and away for a ball. Ball 4. And Metzger will reach with a walk. So a single and a walk. Now have runners at first and second with one down. And Owen Sanchez due up. Now a meeting on the mound. Give you a little bit of just the rundown. So we have a game going on simultaneously between Alabama as well as Louisiana. The winner of that will advance to tomorrow. And if South Carolina wins, North Carolina is eliminated, and South Carolina will need to be beaten twice by the winner of the Alabama-Louisiana game tomorrow for the championship. As the first pitch to Sanchez, a ground ball up the middle, and a base hit into center field. Freiberger House fields it, throws it home, and a great throw holds the runner to third. So McCombie stops at third. The bases are now loaded, though, as Metzger advanced as well. So, like I said, bases loaded with only one out for R.B. Hummel. And immediately South Carolina's got a little something cooking. Runner over there at first will be Schilling. Schilling running for the pitcher. Owen Sanchez will be pitching for South Carolina. But if North Carolina can win and advance to tomorrow, I think the way that it would go is whoever's played the most amount of games gets a bye to the championship matchup, and the other two teams will have to flip a coin to see. The other two teams will play each other, I believe is how it rolls. And they'll flip a coin to see who's the home team and who's the away team. I haven't looked, but I think that if North Carolina can win, they'd get a bye all the way to the championship because they've probably played the most amount of games, playing all those games in the away bracket, or the losers bracket. Owen Sanchez, starting pitcher for South Carolina. Favorite thing about baseball is hitting home runs. He hit one here, he'd really help out his own cause, but that one's in there for a strike. 1-2 now the count. He also plays basketball, soccer, and football. South Carolina, last time I broadcasted a game of theirs earlier today, I realized that they got a bunch of athletes on their squad. Sanchez from Hilton Head, North Carolina, or South Carolina. Ooh, I just offended him. I apologize. But it's pretty cool. We got the Battle of the Carolinas here. The 1-2. Swinging a ground ball. Base hit into right field. Rasmussen will have it kick off of his glove. 1 run is in. Here comes another. He will score. Metzger scores, standing up. 2 runs single for Hummel, and an error allows another runner to come in. Sanchez advances to third as well on the error. I think they're going to give him 2 RBIs as well because it looked like Metzger was going to score regardless.
The pitcher for North Carolina is Lincoln Beamer. That is the correction.
So Beamer will come into this game and start it off and be down 2-0 immediately. South Carolina offense last game scored 2 in the early going. Never really looked back, eventually scoring 8 runs late in the game. That one up and away. Does it get away enough? No, it does not. The runner at third, Sanchez, stays put. The batter here, Shiloh Cross. Cross will hit one down the line and right, deep and foul. He wants to be either a professional football or baseball player, and he specifies not just any, he wants to be an elite football or baseball player. I like that specification. He's a Cleveland Guardians fan. Likes Jacob Mizorowski. Next pitch to Shiloh is called strike 3. So Shiloh Cross retired. Looking. There's the first strikeout of the day for Beamer. And there's 2 down now in the inning. And now Colin Heeman due up. Heeman, a fellow Cubs fan of mine. Heeman will take one down and away. Discussed this last time, but I guess we'll, discuss it again. His favorite players are Javi Baez and Pete Crow Armstrong. Displays the number 9. Wants to win a World Series in the MLB. That one down and away. Does it get away enough? Here comes Sanchez trying to score. They got a throw and a tag on him. He's out. Caught trying to advance home. What a play there by the catcher. Regardless, though, 2 runs come in for South Carolina. We head to the bottom of the first. It's 2-0 South Carolina. North Carolina coming up. After this replay, we'll send it to a break. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, Brad. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Bottom of the first here in Laurel. Let's get you the lineups here. Again, presented by Orlando Frost, a family-owned company that sees great importance in keeping communities and their families healthy and active. Orlando Frost started their youth sports initiative in 2003, which provides funds to help cover costs associated with organizing and operating youth sports organizations. Find out more at landofrost.com. Offensively for North Carolina, leading off will be Jake Rasmussen and Wyatt Caffey bat second. Owen Toth, Tegan Schaefer cleans up. Max DeTillo Lincoln Beamer, Sullivan Bennett, Easton Horton, Isaac Freiberg House, Alex Alexander, Wyatt Zabinski, and Link Reed rounds out the order for North Carolina. Defensively for South Carolina, Graham Hamilton in left, Liam Dorshemer in center, and Liam Schilling is in right. And that one's a ground ball and a base hit, or excuse me, no, a fly ball caught. And that's the out right there. So out number 1. So 1 down. And better now Wyatt Caffey. Anyways, continuing the South Carolina defense, Colin Heeman is at third. Grant McCombie at short. At second is Connell Rooney. Then Zach Metzger is at first base. R.B. Hummel behind the dish. And on the mound, Owen Sanchez. Sanchez gets a ground ball up the middle and a base knock into center field off the bat of Caffey. So 1 out single. Bring up Owen Toth.
Now batting number 22, Owen Toth.
Toth, the batter. Name OT. Going into the 6th grade. Favorite baseball memory was winning the state championship. Braves fan and also a Mizorowski fan. Plays soccer, basketball, and football. He's at the plate here with 1 down. The pitch to him is low for a ball, 1-0. When it comes to baseball and softball gear, by the way, nobody beats Smash It Sports. The largest bat and equipment selection online, lowest prices guaranteed. Free shipping, real expertise from people who live the game. Smash It Sports has you covered. Visit smashitsports.com. And while you're at Smash It Sports, pick you up a Wilson baseball glove. Make plays at any position with the Wilson A2K and A2000 baseball gloves. Swinging a ground ball, a little plop up into center field, and it'll drop down for a base knock. So a base hit there, and a 1 out single. Just did drop in front of Dorshemer. So a single has 2 men on with 1 away. And the batter now, Tegan Schaefer. Make plays at any position with the Wilson A2K and A2000 baseball gloves, designed with long-lasting pro stock leather and trusted by elite players like Mookie Betts and Ellie De La Cruz. That one up and in, way up and in. Visit wilson.com to learn more and find your next favorite glove. I got it in there. 1-0 the count on Schaefer. Next pitch from Sanchez, big rip and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1 now. Really just underway. Bottom of the first. 2-0 the score with South Carolina on top. The final game of today's slate. But we're back here bright and early at 8:30 with the AAA championship matchup. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. It'll be Georgia versus, I can't remember who they will play tomorrow morning. South Carolina. Okay, so it'll be Georgia versus South Carolina tomorrow morning. That went up and in at 8:30. Georgia will need to be beaten twice. Two to Schaefer. That one's breaking ball, rides low. Undecided for tomorrow's championship in the majors. We will see who makes it and who does not. The payoff, fouled off. So a foul ball brings back the payoff pitch with a runner at first and Toth. And Caffey at second. Chopper foul. So we'll do it again. Special thanks, by the way, to Diamond Baseball for trusting the Synergy Sports production crew to bring the DYB players, family, and friends a fun and entertaining World Series broadcast. The last 2 seasons, we look forward to returning again next year from Orangeburg, South Carolina. So we're going to pop up, foul, and back out of play. We'll do the payoff again. Well, a lot of people have left. A lot of people have gone home. Not very many people left here at the Laurel Sports Complex. Here in the late game. That one's upstairs, ball 4. And the bases have been loaded with 1 out. The base is loaded, 2-0 to score. The batter now, Max Datillo.
Number 7, Max Datillo.
And now I think we have a pinch runner over there at first, yeah. Is that number 1 over there? We assume it's number 1. I'll give you the young man's name, Rasmussen. That's right, Rasmussen. Swing and a miss by Datillo. 0-1 the count on him. As he faces Sanchez with the bases loaded and 1 down. Bottom of the first. South Carolina got 2 early on in this one. North Carolina threatening to get back in the game. Pitch fouled off. 0-2. This could be a big pitch here for this inning. Sanchez can get a strikeout or out of any kind. He'd be just fine with that. But Datillo trying to kickstart the North Carolina offense. That one's up and away. North Carolina, like I said multiple times, they got to win. They want to keep on playing. Last weekend with the AAA and majors of the Division II, we saw some big-time games, big-time clutch plays by teams that had to win with their backs against the wall. What will North Carolina do tonight? Let's see. 0-2 or 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Strike 3. Datillo retired. Swinging. There's out number 2. Big pitch there from Sanchez. And now the pitcher, Lincoln Beamer, due up. Bases are still loaded. 2 down. First pitch to Beamer. Up and away for a ball. 1-0. Next pitch is up and away for a ball, or down and away for a ball. 2-0 now. Yeah, ball 2. The 2-0. Inside ball 3. Now Sanchez in danger of walking in a run. That's the last thing he wants to do. But it could very well happen here. He's got to be careful. Next pitch. Ooh, in there for a strike to Beamer. Beamer in his mind probably thinking, if you're going to give him that pitch, give me that pitch when I get on the mound. The 3-1 in there, strike 2. So now a payoff forthcoming with 2 out. The payoff. Called strike 3. Beamer retired looking. And the inning comes to an end. What a pitch there by Owen Sanchez. When he needed the strikeouts the most, he got them. Let's see this last one, though. This is a big punch-out. What a pitch on the black on the outside corner. Good job. We've played 1. It's 2-0 South Carolina in the lead. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Today's game is brought to you in part by Sadler Insurance. They've been the endorsed insurance provider for DYB for decades. Think of Sadler Insurance for all your sports insurance needs for all different types of sports and activities. Quotes are available instantly online at www.sadlersports.com. Swinging a fly ball, left center field or right center field. It'll drop down for a base knock. As Heeman with a leadoff single. That'll bring up Connell Rooney. Sadler insures teams, leagues, camps, tournament hosts, and sports facilities. As a one-stop shop for all your policies and risk management needs. Sadler is the official insurance provider to Diamond Youth Baseball. The first pitch, ground ball. Right side, fielded by the second baseman. He goes to second. He gets away and down the left field line. This right score a run. Heeman's rounding third. He's going to try to score. He will score. The errant throw by Bennett, the second baseman, allows the runner to score. It's now 3-0. Wow. So Rooney just puts the ball in play. The second baseman fields it when he fired to second. There you go. It was a great view of it. Just tailed away from the shortstop, Caffey. And because of that, the run scores. Hamilton at the plate now. He'll swing and miss for a strike. So E4 allows Heeman to score. And a fielder's choice and error allow the runner to get to second. Chopper, left side. Fielded by Caffey. Fires over to first. And it's in time. The runner, Hamilton, fell down. But he seems to be good to go now. So Hamilton grounds out 6-3. There's one down for Hayne Karstens.
Number 4, Hayne Karstens.
Carson's batting with a runner at second and one out. The runner at second is Rooney. That ball just kept on rolling, and it kind of slowly trickled out there in left field and just kind of stopped. So the left fielder, Horton, had to run all the way in to grab the ball. That one's fouled off. You can tell from Carson's foul balls, the kid's got some pop in the bat. The ball kind of jumps off of his bat. See if maybe he can get a hold of one here. 1-1. Fouled off. Third baseman, Link Reed. I like Link Reed's hairdo there. Kind of had like the mohawk. I used to rock the mohawk back in the day. That one's outside. Used to have it dyed blonde. This game between Louisiana and Alabama, I believe, is 1-1. That one's a fly ball. Left center field in deep, going back to center fielder Freiberg. House, he makes the catch. Carson's gave it a ride, but it was ultimately hauled in. There's two down now for Liam Dorshimer.
Number 2, Liam Dorshimer.
So now a meeting on the mound. And now the meeting is adjourned. The batter, Dorshimer, at the plate. Swing and a miss. Dorshimer down the count 0-1. 2 down. Could be a big RBI out there. 3-0 to score. South Carolina on top. Scored a run because of an error in this one. This inning, I should say. Top of the second. Just underway. Pitch on its way from Beamer. Cold, strike 3. Good pitch from Lincoln Beamer. And the inning comes to an end. But not before South Carolina tacks on another run. They're up 3-0. We head to the bottom of the second inning. Watch the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
While managing Work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at bat. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Welcome back here, bottom half of the second inning. 3-0 South Carolina on top of North Carolina. Batter swing and a miss here by Sullivan Bennett. Defensive changes. Karsten's in at first. And Cross is out there on right. Sullivan Bennett, nicknamed Sully. Freddie Freeman fan. Also Atlanta Braves fan. Noticing North Carolina and South Carolina, people are big Braves fans. I didn't know that was big Braves country, but there you go. That one's up and away, or in, I should say, for a ball, 2-2. North Carolina and South Carolina do not really have, they don't have MLB. They do have the Carolina Panthers. They share. I know that. 2-2. That one's in there. Called strike 3. What a pitch by Bennett. There's out number 1. Got to bring up Easton Horton. I know that from back in my day when I was a big Cam Newton was big. I was a huge Panther fan. Yeah. North Carolina and South Carolina. More North Carolina, but they did give us one of the greatest sports known to earth, NASCAR. The 0-1. That one's down and away for a ball. The 1-1 to the batter, Horton. That one's outside for a ball. So 2-1 the count with one down. Nobody on the bases. Pitch from Sanchez is down and away for a ball. Ball 3. Easton Horton. Easy E, they call him. Plays lacrosse. That's the first one I've seen so far. Ground ball, left side, fielded by the third baseman. That's off the end of his glove, Heeman. And that'll be an error on the third baseman. So E5. E5 grants Freiberg House and at bat with a runner on. Freiberg House, a big Otani and Mookie Betts fan. That one swung on and missed for a strike. That means he's a Dodger fan, which he is. Got to be excited about the Tarek Skubal news. I think all 29 other teams are not very thrilled by that news. Dodgers are assembling the Avengers. Chopper left side. Coming in, charging the shortstop, McCombie. He cannot make the play. That'll be an infield single for Freiberg House. See, had some wheels and scooted down to first in time. Alex Alexander now batting. He's also a Dodger fan. As a Cubs fan, I'm trying to come to grips with Scooble going to the Dodgers. Of course, my Cubbies literally just a few minutes ago did get old Kevin Gausman. I like that move. Kevin Gausman, the righty, proven righty. I think we might have us a pitching change here. Alex Alexander, by the way, from Wilmington, North Carolina. I got family in Wilmington and Whiteville, or as I've been told by people from North Carolina, it's Wyville. It's not Whiteville, it's Wyville up in that area. So I think we have a pitching change. Karstens, I think, is going to be our new pitcher. Yes, he is. So we'll see who goes and plays first base. I wonder if Metzger is going to just go back in the game at first. But we'll have all those changes for you when we come back. Bottom of the second, 3-0 the score with 2 men on and 1 down. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash It Sports.
Welcome back here. Bottom of the second still with 1 down. New pitcher in the game is Karstens. As the lefty fire swing and a miss by Alex Alexander. And so Karstens, Haynes, Karstens on the mound. Owen Sanchez and Karstens basically just did a straight swap. Sanchez now playing first. Batter Alex Alexander, like I said, from Wilmington, North Carolina. Facing an 0-2 here, the pitch outside for a ball. 2 men on with 1 away. The runner at first is Freiburg House. Horton at second. 3-0 the score with South Carolina on top. From the windup comes Carson. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 by Alexander. Here's out number 2. And now Wyatt Zabinski at the plate.
Number 68.
Wyatt Zabinski is a very tall young man. He will take one in there for a strike. If we were constructing a basketball team, he would be my center. If we were constructing a football team, he's also my center. That one's outside for a ball. 1-1 the count to Zabinski. That one swung on a miss. Got a quick swing, too. His nickname, though, is strike fear into the hearts of his opponents. Nickname's Cupcake. And he'll swing and miss right there. Strike 3. And the inning comes to an end. South Carolina holds the North Carolina team off the scoreboard. It's 3-0. We've played 2 complete. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
Of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash It Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at SmashItSports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with a bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Welcome back here. Top of the third, 3-0 the score. As the batter now is Liam Schilling, as we're back to the top of the South Carolina order. They have batted around. So 1-0 the count on Schilling. Schilling 0 for 1 today. That one's down and away for a ball, 2-0. In there for a strike to Schilling. Two-one. Oh, breaking ball in there for a strike. Schilling dipped away from the pitch. Then it softly landed into the zone. So 2-2 the count. On its way, swinging a chopper, left side, foul. Beamer still out on the mound.
39 pitches.
So Beamer trying to keep pitching and keep South Carolina off the board. That's not going to be a good start. Oh, I thought it hit him. Just did miss him. Schilling had to back away from it. So we're in the top of the third. Next pitch, swinging a ground ball left side, fielded by the third baseman Reed. Over to first, where Zabinski over there makes the catch. So 5-3 the put out. Zabinski over there at first. They always say when you're playing first that you want to be a larger target. You want to, present to the fielders a kind of a big safety net almost that they can throw to. McCombie, fly ball right field. That one's deep and it's carrying. What a catch out there by Rasmussen. What a job. And there's 2 down now. What a play. Let's see this replay here. McCombie put a charge into it. Rasmussen, whoa, what a catch. We had a good view of that one too. Good job, Mr. DJ, down there on the camera. Hang a star on that play, as there's 2 down now. That one's in there for a strike to Metzger. But Zabinski, I don't think, struggles with presenting a taller target to his fielders. He is a tall young man. That one down and away for a ball. So 1-1 now. The count. Like I said, Metzger in the first game that South Carolina played today. Pitch to Jim. Also had a couple RBIs. He'll chop that one foul. He was the MVP of that game. So Metzger down 1-2, though, to Beamer. Swinging on a little looper, shallow right field. That'll drop down for a base knock. Rounding first and heading to second is Metzger. He's going to slide into second base safely. It's a double for Metzger. 2-out double brings up the batter for South Carolina, Sanchez, with a chance to tack on another run. Today's game stream, by the way, is brought to you by Synergy Sports Entertainment. official broadcast partner of Diamond Youth Baseball. Our experienced team of professional announcers, producers, and camera operators are excited to bring you live game coverage all this week and next with over 100 years of combined experience. Synergy Sports is a full-service sports media and marketing company offering end-to-end video coverage, sports broadcasting, sponsorship, acquisition, and promotion of your company's special events. Check us out today at synergysportsproductions.com. Owen Sanchez now at the dish. Has an RBI in this one, or a base knock in this one, and a run scored. Takes a ball. Has a chance for an RBI. He'll swing and foul one off. Sanchez started the game as the pitcher. He's now the first baseman. Did a good job pitching, too. You have a meeting on the mound between Schaefer and Beamer. Beamer at the 48 pitch mark. I just have a feeling tonight North Carolina's going to throw the kitchen sink at South Carolina. Anything they can, keep themselves in this ball game because it's win or go home for North Carolina. Swinging a little looper, shallow right field. If that stays fair, that might be a base knock. Is it fair? It is fair. Rounding third and heading home is Metzger. He's going to slide home safely. The pitcher cut the ball off. They would have had to play at the plate. Wow. So that's going to be an RBI single for Owen Sanchez. It's going to be 4-0. Wow, I don't know what happened there. Here's the replay. The throw comes home. The pitcher just cut it off. Catcher was not communicating. I think the catcher was confused as to whether or not that was a fair ball or not from Sanchez. Either way, it's a run in. And 4-0 the score now with R.B. Hummel at the plate. So South Carolina scratches across a run. Hummel singled his one time up. Or excuse me, no, fielder's choice. That's right, the fielder's choice. Nope, singled. I'll get it right. That one down and away for a ball from Hummel. Sometimes it's very hard to read handwriting, especially when it's your own. So 2-0 the count to Hummel. Down and away for a ball. Hummel, an Aaron Judge fan. Wants to play college baseball. With the NIL deals, that's very lucrative to be a college baseball player. That one's down and away for a ball 4. So Hummel will reach with the walk. I'll continue the inning. And Shiloh Cross now due up. So now I think we're going to have a meeting on the mound, 4-0 the score. The game over there, I think that is the Majors game, isn't it? Over there in that field next to us is in the 8th, tied at 1 apiece. That will decide who will play tomorrow between Alabama and Louisiana. As soon as I get that final score, I will let you good folks at home know, because it is consequential to one of these two teams, and both of them really. There's an elimination game for both Louisiana and Alabama over there. We're ready for the resumption of play, though. Shiloh Cross at the plate. Cross hits a ground ball left side. Fielded by the shortstop. Caffey fires to first in time, and the inning comes to an end. South Carolina gets a run. They're up 4-0. We head to the bottom of the third. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing TeamPass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. TeamPass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Bottom of the third, 4-0 to score. South Carolina on top of North Carolina. It'll be Link Reed, then back to the top of the order in Rasmussen and Caffey. If anybody can reach, Toth will bat. Karsten's still on the mound. Metzger back in the game at third. And Liam Schilling also back in the game out there in right field. Link Reed. Spells his name L-I-N-C, but it's pronounced like with a K. Favorite baseball memory was hitting his first home run. That's a pretty good memory. Favorite player is Sal Stewart. And he's a Reds fan. 0-1. In there for a strike. Might be our first. We have a lot of players that play in the Division II and I World Series that are big Ellie De La Cruz fans. This is one of my first Reds fans, though. Going into the 7th grade. Also from Wilmington, North Carolina. So he takes one outside. 2-2 the count to Reed from Karstens. Big lefty. Fires outside. Ball 3. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming up to Reed. On its way. Swinging a line drive foul off the screen. Lights have taken full effect outside. The sun has set on this Sunday. It was kind of overcast. I was afraid we might get just a weird pop-up shower or two, but it stayed dry pretty much. Payoff. Popped up foul. We're glad you have joined us. Been myself and Kevin Maloney today. Breaking ball. Called strike 3. What a pitch by Karstens. South Carolina pitching has been on fire so far today. That's the 6th strikeout by South Carolina pitching. And they had 11 in the last game. I believe it was just 11. This pitch popped up. Foul territory. Backing out of play. Got a lot of action going on in the field over next to us. Still in the 8th as I can see. 1-1 still the score. 0-1 to the batter, Rasmussen. He flies one left field. That might not be playable. It is for Metzger, the third baseman. What a play out there in short left. Good play by the third baseman. What can he not do? 11 strikeouts in the first game. Great offensive player. Good base running so far in this one. And now the glove. And I think we have a final score over there. Somebody lost and somebody won. I don't know who those teams are that lost or won. There is a final over there. I will get it for you guys in a moment. Wyatt Caffey at the plate. 1-0 the count. Pitch in there for a strike to Caffey. Caffey had a single. Stranded at third, though. Caffey loves hitting line drives to the gap. Gap-to-gap ball player. That's what makes the world go around. 1-1. 1-2. Also from Wilmington is Caffey. The 1-2. Breaking ball hit him. Never want that to happen. So hit by pitch. This just came across my desk. Louisiana victors in that last game, in that game over there. So they will play tomorrow. So Louisiana advances to play tomorrow in the championship matchup. They'll play one of these two teams tomorrow. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the bracket. I'll have to at some point. Louisiana, if it ends up with 3 teams with 1 loss, they might potentially get the bye all the way to the winner-go-home game, just because they've played a lot of games. Owen Toth, the batter. Toth batting here with 2 down. A runner on first. Hits a fly ball right field deep. Going back to the right fielder over his head. Over Schilling's head. That's going to roll all the way to the wall. The runner, Caffey, stopped at second. He's going to be held to third as the throw comes in. Caffey stopped. I don't know why. There was 2 outs. And he stopped. So a double by Toth. Look at this fly ball. Schilling went back. Just burn him. And see, as you can see in your screen there, Caffey stopped. That might have cost North Carolina a run. But Schaefer's going to try to make sure it doesn't cost them a run. So Tegan Schaefer at the plate now. Schaefer walked his 1 time up. Swings and misses.
Number six, Schaefer.
Smashing Sports, by the way, proud diamond sponsor of the 2026 DYB World Series. Nation's largest online baseball and softball equipment retailer. Price match. Guaranteed. Free shipping on over 100 top brands. Find your next game changer at smashitsports.com. Smashing Sports, where champions shop. 1-1 the count here on Schaefer. Next pitch on its way. Fouled off. Karstens could really use a strikeout to get out of the frame. But I could see him not really throwing anything in the zone for these next few pitches with first base open. 2-2 the count. 1-2 the count, actually. That one outside 2-2. Sorry about that. I got all crossed up. Mr. Kyle over here directing and producing. He kept me straight, though. Kept me on the straight and narrow path. Swinging a ground ball left side. Good play there by the shortstop, McCombie. Over to first in time. What a defensive play. Hot shot right to him. And he made it the play with sure hands as the inning comes to an end. Score still 4-0. We head to the 4th. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smasher Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smasher Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with a bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Welcome back here, top of the 4th. 4-0 the score, South Carolina on top. Freiburg House, the new pitcher for North Carolina. Defensive changes. Alexander now in left. Toth is in right. And Attillo is at first. Freiburg House, nicknamed House. Righty on the mound. Firing against Colin Heeman.
The batter, number 9, Colin Heeman.
Heeman will take one in there for a strike. 2-1 now. South Carolina scored 2 in the first and have scored a run in each of the last 2 innings. Pitch is in there for a strike. 2-2 now the count. Freiburg House comes set and deals. Skips in the dirt for a ball. 3-2 now the count. Sun has set on this early August. Now August, which is kind of crazy to think about. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 as Heeman goes down swinging. One down.
Number 20.
Connell Rooney now due up. In the South, the beginning of August means one thing, and one thing only: SEC football on the horizon. That one's up and away for a ball. Yes, the heat is about to get even more intense, if you can believe it. But God gave us football to look forward to at least. Swinging a fly ball. Right field, is it playable? Yes, it is. Good play there by Toth out in right. With the sky now turning dark, and sometimes the balls that have been used all day pretty much get darker and darker, it's harder to read fly balls than you would normally think. And we've kind of passed the toughest hour. The toughest hour is in that twilight hour where the sun starts to set. Batter now, Graham Hamilton. Hamilton 0 for 1. Hamilton will take a strike. One time when I was, back in my day, when I was playing the outfield and it was kind of like dusk, we were playing with kind of dirtier balls. Second the ball was hit in the air, I lost it. One of the most lonely feelings in the world when you lose a ball in the outfield. 2-1 to count. And actually, your thought really isn't, where can I find the ball to catch? It's, please don't hit my head. Swinging a foul off. That'd be a pretty rough look. 2-2 the count to Hamilton. Freiburg House has come in and got 2 quick outs, trying to go 1-2-3 and keep South Carolina off the board for the first time in an inning. He fires up and in. If Hamilton can reach, Karstens will bat. Well, it looks like pretty much every field has shut down now. Looks like over here at Raising Cane's we're the last one. Now a ball, I think, has come onto the field. There you go. Umpire's grabbing it. Boy, that's a close-up right there. We even got his good side, too. It was DJ, our cameraman, down there, down the third base line, doing his job beautifully. That's going to be a ball. Ball 4, so walk to Hamilton. Got to bring up Hayne Karstens.
Number 4, Karstens.
So Karstens will bat with a runner on and 2 down. South Carolina was able to get on the board in the first. So far been able to just keep on tacking on runs. Like I said, Karstens swings the bat, and the foul balls he gets, I'd love for him to just square one up. Swinging a miss. His last time up, he did put a charge in a 1. Went deep to left center, but it just didn't get quite enough on it. That one's outside for a ball. 2-1 now the count. Freiburg House goes to the rosin bag. Now he's ready to go again. So he comes set and fires home. Swinging a line drive. Is that fair? Yes, it is. Third baseman fields it, goes over to first. Oh, wow, what a play by Reed over there at first base. That was impressive. And the young man able to make the play. Link Reed with a strong toss across. Wow, let's see if we maybe have a replay of that one. Look at that. We do. We have that technology. Look, he's out of the frame. Wow, what a play. Hang a star on that one. Good view over there at first. No argument with South Carolina. They knew he was out. So we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. 4-0 to score. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
You guys are crushing it. See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat. Now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
Cross back in the game out there in right field for South Carolina. You still got Karstens on the mound. 4-0 to score in the bottom of the fourth. Matt DiTillo at the plate. It's a big game for North Carolina, trying to fight to stay alive. South Carolina trying to stay the only undefeated team. Swinging a foul off. South Carolina has a guaranteed date tomorrow morning.
Number 7, Max DiTillo.
It's just whether or not there's 2 teams left in this majors bracket or 3. 0-1 to DiTillo in there for a strike. 0-2. Both relief pitchers for both teams have done a good job in relief. Been throwing strikes. As I say that, he sails one to the backstop. That's called the broadcaster's curse. That's not Carson's fault. That's my fault. And I fully accept all the blame and responsibility. That's the word I'm looking for. Today's broadcast, by the way, is brought to you by Land of Frost, a family-owned business that's been making great-tasting lunch meat for over 60 years. Find their brands in supermarkets nationwide. Check them out at landofrost.com. Breaking ball. Good attempt at a frame by Hummel. That's outside for a ball. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Fouled off. It is kind of eerie having been here all day. Place has been jumping, full of people, everybody everywhere, and then you slowly see the lights turn out, slowly see the people disappear, and you're left with just a few faithful South Carolina, North Carolina parents. We're glad that they stuck around to watch their kids' game. And we're glad that you are with us here at officially 9 o'clock local time. Swing and a miss, strike 3. DiTillo retired, swinging. There's one down. And that'll bring up Lincoln Beamer, starting pitcher for North Carolina. That's the 7th strikeout for South Carolina pitching.
At the plate, Lincoln Beamer.
So the pitch to Beamer. Outside for a ball. Good call by the umpire there. It's close, but a good take by Beamer. That one's in there for a strike. So 1-1 the count now. Pitch on its way in there for a strike, strike two. So 1-2 now on Beamer. Beamer struck out his one time up, looking. I would bet he's probably going to be a little aggressive here in this at-bat. Doesn't want to go down twice looking. Watches one go inside.
39 pitches. 39 pitches.
2-2. Karsten's reaching 39 pitches. Might be his last batter here. 2-2. Swinging a pop-up. Left side. Left field. Playable for Hamilton, makes the catch. And so Graham Hamilton makes the grab.
40 pitches.
There's two down now. 40 pitches for Karstens. It'll be Sullivan Bennett due up. This will be a pitching change. So I think we're going to kick it to a break. We'll be right back. Coach Hummel out to take out Karstens. 4-0 the score. South Carolina on top here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Pitching change. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Bottom of the fourth, two down. Graham Hamilton in the game to pitch, or from left to pitch. Heeman out there and left now. That pitch is down and away to Sullivan Bennett. This broadcast is proudly sponsored by Smash It Sports, the online pro shop with the largest selection of baseball and softball gear at the guaranteed lowest prices. Shop top brands, get free shipping on most orders, and find everything you need to play your best. Visit smashitsports.com. Next pitch. Ooh, that was just outside for a ball, 3-0. Hamilton wanting to just throw strikes in this game. Fires one in there, and it's fouled off by Bennett. Bottom of the fourth. North Carolina facing elimination. South Carolina trying to advance. The 3-1. That's outside for a ball, ball four. And a walk to Bennett. Brings up Easton Horton. Now every pitch and every decision this late in the game becomes bigger and bigger by these players. Horton, the starting left fielder, advanced on an error. His one time up so far in this game. He'll fly one left side. Is it playable for Metzger? It is. And the catch is made by the third baseman. And the inning comes to an end. South Carolina and Hamilton hold North Carolina still scoreless as we head to the fifth. It's 4-0 South Carolina in front. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
grams of healthy protein and Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more. Go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost Premium Meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.
Welcome back here, top half of the fifth inning. Liam Dorschmer, the batter for South Carolina.
Number two,
Dorschmer takes a strike. Dorschmer still facing Freiburg House. Freiburg House has a long last name, but it's kind of easy when you start saying it more and more. I like it. It's very unique. I don't know if I've ever seen a Freiburg House. As Dorschmer will foul one off. 0-2 now to him. Liam Dorschmer, nicknamed Deuce. Like Bryson Stott, plays football and basketball. Grounds one, up the middle, fielded by the shortstop. What a play there by Caffey over to first. Wow, what a defensive play by the shortstop there. That's a very difficult hop, folks, and he handled it beautifully. What a pick over there. This is worthy of a Wilson replay. Make any play with the Wilson A2K and A2000 baseball gloves. Designed with long-lasting pro stock leather for all elite players like Mookie Betts and Ellie De La Cruz and Wyatt Caffey out there at short. Go to Wilson.com to find your next favorite glove. I didn't even read that. I just knew it. I'm so good at that. Back to the top of the order and Liam Schilling. Swing and a miss. We finally found something I'm good at. It's the Wilson read off of memory. And because of that professionalism, today's game stream is brought to you by Synergy Sports and Entertainment, the official broadcast partner of Diamond Youth Baseball. Our experienced team of professional, wait for it, announcers. Chopper left side. It's going to be a fair ball fielded by the third baseman, not in time. That's a very tough play. That's going to be an infield single. So an infield single for Schilling. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Professional announcers, producers, and camera operators are excited to bring you live game coverage all this week, and of course, as we did last week. With over 100 years of combined experience, Synergy Sports is a full-service sports media marketing company offering in video coverage, sports broadcasting, sponsorship acquisition, and promotion of your company's special events. Check us out at synergysportsproductions.com. McCombie at the plate. As we see the runner over there at first base in Schilling. As McCombie takes one outside. That little camera we got down there. As I said, professional producers. Mr. Kyle over there, the professional. McCombie takes outside for a ball. 3-0. We always save best for last, right? It's the last game of the day. You want to have your best production, best everything. That one's in there for a strike. 3-1 now the count. McCombie does not have a nickname, but he'll fly one out there right field. Base knock. Cruising into second base, and the throw gets away, but right there to field it's the third baseman, Reed. That'll hold the runner Schilling at second. On the single by McCombie. And now two runners are on with one down for Zach Metzger. Metzger walked, has doubled, scored 2 runs. Metzger could come through big time here for South Carolina. They're up 4-0 here in the top of the fifth. They'd love even more runs. Popped up, foul territory, back in. I believe that's out of play. Yep, out of play. Zabinski, by the way, over there at first. So Metzger now down 0-1 with one down. The pitch, ooh, that hit him. Hit by pitch for Metzger. Has loaded up the bases with only one away. Owen Sanchez will now come to the plate.
To the plate,
Sanchez now batting with the bases loaded, one down. You've got Schilling at third, McCombie at second, and Metzger at first. Some good speed on the bags. Sanchez bounces one foul off to the right. DYB, by the way, is an all-volunteer youth baseball program. There are no paid officials in DYB from the national level down through the district level. All of our officials serve out of love for their communities and the children that participate in our program. Join us by volunteering in your local league and help our children become the leaders of tomorrow. So Sanchez stepping back up. Down in the count 0-1 to Freiburg House. Freiburg House trying to keep the scoreboard here. That one's inside. Did that hit the helmet? I think it hit his helmet. That hit Sanchez's helmet. And so that'll force in a run. Hit by pitch, RBI the painful way. Everybody else advances. It's now 5-0.
the batter, Hummel.
And now Hummel will bat. That is the 20th run scored on the day for South Carolina in just 11 innings. That one is outside for a ball to Hummel. Robert House been all around the zone. Last couple of hitters has kind of struggled to find the zone, but he's been all around it. That one's a fly ball. Left center field and deep, dropping down for a base knock. The center fielder fields it, throws it home, and it gets way away. The runner, I think, is going to try to score. The ball gets away. He does. Metzger scores. Wow. So an RBI single has made it 7-0. Was that a two-run single? Did I miss the second? It was a two-run single. There you go, one run. Well, yeah, obviously the bases are loaded, Ollie. Come on now. Come on, get your head in the game. 2 runs come in to score. It's 7-0 now, with South Carolina on top after the single. Advancing to second, by the way, was Sanchez. So Hummel now at first, Sanchez at second. And the batter now, Shallow Cross. Cross takes one outside. Each year, by the way, every league in DYB sets their sights on reaching the Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Every summer, teams from 11 southeastern states compete for the #1 position in DYB. Why not combine your vacation with a week of championship baseball? That one gets away, and now the runners are going to try to advance, and they will.
37 pitches.
So the runners advance, and now with one down, there's 2 in scoring position for Cross. Anyways, why not combine your vacation with a week of championship youth baseball at the DYB World Series? Here comes the 1-1. Cross, swing and a miss. It gets away from the catcher again, but the runner's not going to try to score. Kind of hesitated and will stay put. Freiburg House, like I said, just has been able to find the zone at times. Problem is South Carolina's offense has been able to just get base knocks. Had good, solid contact. The 1-2. Upstairs to Cross.
39 pitches.
Cross 0 for 2 today. Count tied at 2 apiece with one down. Comes the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Run is going to score. The runner's going to advance. The shortstop fires to first in time. Good play there by the shortstop, Caffey. Run does come in on the RBI ground out. That, by the way, the 40th pitch from Freiburg House. 2 down. Hummel does advance to third. They're going to let Freiburg House keep on pitching. Like I said, North Carolina going to try to throw everything they can at him. Colin Heeman. You do want to, like, maybe save pitchers every once in a while. You think about that. But also, if you pull somebody too quick or you might have run out of pitchers already, it's going to have a difficult time. Is that a fair ball? I think they just called it a fair ball. So fair ball down the right field line. The throw goes into second, not in time. He's going to go to third base. He might try to score. He's going to stay at third, though. Heeman with an RBI double and advances on the error. I thought they called it foul. That's why I really didn't say anything. But the double brings in another run, and then the error gets Heeman to third. So now Connell Rooney due up. 9-0 the score. Two down, meeting on the mound here, as they are going to discuss some things and now step away. Today's game, by the way, brought to you by Lando Frost, family-owned company that sees great importance in keeping communities and their families healthy and active. Lando Frost started the Youth Sports Initiative in 2003, which provides funds to help cover costs associated with organizing and operating youth sports organizations. Find out more at landofrost.com. Here we go. First pitch on its way is in there for a strike to Rooney. Rooney, the 9th batter in the inning. 5 runs have come across the plate. 9-0 the score with South Carolina on top. Top of the 5th. Last game of the day. Freiburg House comes set at the chest. Now fires outside. If Rooney can reach, Hamilton will bat. Here comes a 2-1. Swinging a little looper, shallow right field. Coming in, the right fielder makes a great sliding catch. Toth puts it away. And the inning comes to an end. South Carolina does put up 5 runs, but they strand a runner at third. North Carolina might be 9-0, but they're still in this one as we head to the bottom of the 5th inning. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with a bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Hamilton still on the mound. Isaac Freiberg House at the plate for North Carolina. 9-0 the score with South Carolina on top. Here in the bottom of the 5th inning in Laurel, Mississippi. Lights are on and they have a full effect as the sun has completely set on this one. That one's a pop-up. Right side. Fly ball, center fielder coming in, can't make the catch. And that'll bounce into right field. Ross has to get it back in. So a leadoff single for Freiberg House. And that'll bring up Alex Alexander.
Alexander.
So if you are a team that's still playing in this tournament, I believe we have a glove here. That was a strike. And if your name's Kyle and you're the producer on the broadcast, come pick up your glove. Oh, look, he's right here. That one's outside for a ball. Kyle, did you play a little ball back in the day? This is your glove? I like it. Rawlings 11 3/4. Infield glove. You're an infielder? Look at him go. Swing and a miss. Or a foul ball, I should say. Didn't know I was in the presence of greatness here. Where'd you play, Kyle? Little League. That's right. The 1-2 pitch on its way. Chopper, right side, fielded by the second baseman. You get one at second, that's all. As Alexander chopped it to the right side. He'll reach on the fielder's choice. Freiberg House cut down at second on the 4-6 putout. There is one away. And Wyatt Zabinski now at the plate. Zabinski will take a strike. Zabinski's strike zone a little bit larger than most. I think it's safe to say he is this division's Aaron Judge as he hits a deep fly ball in the center field. And right on cue, no doubt about it. Get out the tape measure, Wyatt Zabinski. My goodness, that was an Aaron Judge type homer there. The center fielder, Dorshemer, just watched it fly as Zabinski hit one a long way. We might have a replay of that one for you here. Of course we do. That one, he just golfed it. And look, the center fielder didn't even move. He just watched it go. So a home run.
Number 23, Reed.
Has brought in 2 runs now. It's now 9-2 on the home run by Zabinski. So now 2 runs in the bank for North Carolina. They finally break through. Batter now Link Reed. Hamilton going to have to reset. Kind of difficult for some pitchers. Give up a homer, get down on yourself, but look at the scoreboard, young man. You're still up 9-2. Keep firing strikes. I don't know if the ball has landed yet. 2-0. Fouled off. I believe it hit the roof out there in a little shack we got out past center field. And this is where I go back to Wyatt Zabinski's page. So what Cupcake loves about baseball. Playing with friends and hitting bombs. Swinging a base hit into center field by Link Reed. And so now North Carolina showing some fight in this inning.
The batter,
As
Rasmussen.
Link Reed gets a base knock. Jake Rasmussen now due up. Rasmussen nicknamed TT. Favorite player is Byron Buxton. Byron Buxton, man, that might be one of the greatest what-ifs in Major League Baseball history. Guy just plagued by injuries, but when he plays, man, there's not many people better than Byron Buxton. Rasmussen fouls it off. Still only 1 away. Bottom of the 5th. Nightcap here in Laurel. We're approaching 9:30 local time. 0-1. Breaking ball swung on and missed. Strike 2. 0-2 now the count. With 1 away. Comes the 0-2 pitch from Hamilton. Popped up on the infield. Is it playable? Yes, it is. Hamilton, the pitcher, makes the call and the catch. There's out number 2. And now Wyatt Caffey at the plate. Caffey, the shortstop last inning. I believe it was last inning. Yeah, it was last inning. Made a heck of a defensive play out there at short. Both these teams at times in this game have flashed some leather. Caffey will take a strike. 2 down, 0-1 the count, 9-2 the score here in the bottom of the fifth. The pitch. High for a ball, 1-1. One in there for a strike, 1-2. Hamilton trying to end this inning. Send us to the sixth. What will he throw here to Caffey? 1-2. Breaking ball is outside. Good look there. Try to go backdoor breaking ball. Caffey would not bite, and it was a little bit outside. So good take there by the shortstop. The 2-2. Ground ball right side. Fielded by the second baseman. He bobbles it, and then we'll have no play. And then he throws it away. The runner at second, Reed's going to go to third. So Caffey reaches on the error by Rooney. He stays put.
Number 22, Todd.
At first. So now Owen Toth at the plate. Toth batting. Toth 2 for 2. Single and a double. Halfway to the cycle. Chops one right side. Fielded by the first baseman, Sanchez, and he steps on the bag. Actually, that's Karstens. Karstens makes the play. And the inning comes to an end. But not before Wyatt Zabinski says, not too fast, gentlemen. I'm going to sky one to center and hit a homer. 9-2 the score. As we watch the replay of it, you're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
27 pitches for Hamilton.
To show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price, we got help from AI. Oh yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Tired of missing registration deadlines while managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
Wyatt Zabinski, after flicking his wrist and hitting one over the batter's eye in center, will toe the rubber. Young man wears number 68 because that's his height, 6'8". And he's ready to go. A righty with a intimidating presence on the mound, whips a strike in there. Hamilton swings and misses. It'd be very easy to be intimidated by Mr. Zabinski. Hamilton will foul it off. Top of the sixth inning, 9-2 the score. South Carolina on top. Zabinski going to try to keep the scoreboard here. 0-2. Swing and a miss. Hamilton strikes out swinging. One down. Bring up Hayne Karstens. Karstens, the current first baseman for South Carolina. First pitch on its way from Zabinski. Swung on and missed.
Number 4, Karstens.
0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Here comes the 0-2. Outside. Big shout out, by the way, to our diamond sponsor, Smash It Sports. Whether you're a player chasing your next bat or a parent gearing up a future star, Smash It Sports has you covered with the best brands and unbeatable prices. Shop now at smashitsports.com. That one rides a little bit low. Here comes the 2-2. Outside, ball 3. Payoff. Inside, ball 4. And Karstens works a great walk there. A one-out walk will bring up Liam Dorshimer.
The batter, Dorshimer.
So Dorshimer now due up. And Dorshimer will take one outside. Boy, Zabinski is just firing it in there. The 1-0. Swinging a foul off. One and one, the count, the pitch on its way. Inside, backing away from it is Dorshimer. Zabinski's kind of had an issue here in the last 2 batters, obviously, as you can see on your screens. Finding the zone. 2-1, upstairs ball 3-1. South Carolina trying to potentially add on some insurance runs. That one inside, ball 4. Back-to-back walks. That put 2 men on. Back to the top of the order for Liam Schilling.
At the plate, Schilling.
Schilling trying to keep this inning going. Just one down, though. Zabinski just trying to find the zone again. Fires one high. Looked very dominant against Graham Hamilton. Has been unable to find the zone since. One-0. Inside, it goes all the way to the backstop. The runners are not going to try to advance. Staying put is Karstens. So 2-0 the count, I believe. To Schilling. Next one. Down and away for a ball, 3-0. So 3-0, and Zabinski in danger of walking the bases loaded. Three straight walks have loaded the bases. And that'll now bring up Grant McCombie.
At the plate, McCombie.
The base is loaded. One away. Now a meeting on the mound. Still only one away. Today's game, by the way, brought to you by Sadler Insurance. They've been the endorsed insurance provider for DYB for decades. Think of Sadler Insurance for all your sports insurance needs for all different types of sports and activities. Quotes are available instantly online at www.sadlersports.com. Sadler insures teams, leagues, camps, tournament hosts, and sports facilities, and is a one-stop shop for all your policies and risk management needs. Sadler is the official insurance provider for Diamond Youth Baseball. That one's in there for a strike to McCombie. Zabinski needs to find the zone. That might have been the start of that. 0-1. Swinging a pop-up foul. And out of play. 0-2. So now Zabinski a strike away from getting out number 2. Comby just trying to get an RBI here. That one down and away for a ball. Schilling at first. Dorschmer at second. Karstens at third. McCombie at the plate. The 1-2. Swinging a pop-up. Foul and back out of play. Oh, I heard the thud. Hit on the top of our booth here at the Laurel Sports Complex. The 1-2. Swinging a check swing foul ball. So we'll do the 1-2 again. On its way from Zabinski. Swinging a pop-up. Does this one stay in play? Foul territory and now out of play. Team Louisiana down there. Down the third base line. Trying to see who they will potentially play tomorrow. And now umpire is calling for baseballs. As we have a stoppage of play. Ready to go now. The 1-2 from Zabinski. Ooh, that's all the way to the backstop. Nobody's going to advance. Hit off the backstop so hard it came right back to the catcher. Kind of scary there for McCombie. So 2-2 now. One away. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. McCombie retired. And there's 2 outs. And Zach Metzger now due up. Metzger trying to maybe get some 2-out RBIs here. Takes one inside from Zabinski. Metzger probably regretting backing away from that one. 1-0. Swinging a ground ball right side. Fielded by the second baseman. He'll flip to second. They get 1 on to first for the 4th out of the inning. So a double play there means that if we go to the next inning, they'll start with 1 out. As we head to the bottom of the 6th inning, 9-2 the score. South Carolina on top. North Carolina's got one more shot. Time to fasten those seat belts. You watch the DYB World Series presented by Smash It Sports.
See how 8 grams of healthy protein in Land of Frost premium meat gives you energy and keeps you full. Let's get those buns toasting, bread. Cheese, 10 more, go.
I'm getting shredded.
Land of Frost premium meat, now in hot honey flavors.
Are you frustrated with league management systems that make you feel like you need an engineering degree to use them? Introducing Team Pass, a youth sports management system made simple. No more complicated pages or confusing websites. Team Pass gives you quick and easy tools for better league management at a price less than a gallon of gas. You can spend less time working and more time playing. Visit www.teampass.com for more information.
All right, bottom of the 6th. Do or die here for North Carolina. They've got to win to keep on getting to play. South Carolina's trying to win to stay the only undefeated team. Graham Hamilton still on the mound, trying to close this one out. Deegan Schaefer, the batter for North Carolina. It'll be Schaefer, DeTillo, and Beamer. Louisiana looking on to see who they will play tomorrow. Pitch on its way. Outside from Hamilton. 9-2 the score. Bottom of the 6th. The 1-0. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 1-1. One is low. 2-1 now. Today, Schaefer 0 for 1 with a walk. Fouls one off. 2-2 now. RB Hummel, by the way, might be the hero of the day for South Carolina. Caught pretty much all the first game. I want to say he caught the entire first game today. No, he was taken out at some point, but he caught the majority of the first game today that South Carolina played, and now he's caught this entire game so far. That one's high to Schaefer. Count full. Comes the pitch from Hamilton on its way. Outside ball 4. Not how you want to start the inning. Gotta bring up Matt Datillo. This broadcast proudly sponsored by Smash Sports, the online pro shop with the largest selection of baseball and softball gear. The guaranteed lowest prices. Shop top brands. Get free shipping on most orders. Find everything you need to play your best. Visit smashitsports.com. Pitch from Hamilton to Datillo. Outside for a ball. Chopper, left side, backhanded by the shortstop. Squares up, throws to first. What a play there by the shortstop, McCombie. 1 down.
35 pitches. 35 pitches.
Good play, hang a star on it. Schaefer does advance. Runner at second, but there's 1 down. And now Lincoln Beamer due up. Next pitch is upstairs for a ball. The 1-0. That one's outside for a ball. 2 and 2. Excuse me, 2 and 2. Sorry. And paying attention to something. That one's outside. Ball 4.
40 pitches.
Yeah, come on, Kyle. Get your head in the game. That one's ball 4. And advancing to first is Beamer. Beamer walked. Down to third goes the runner as well. So runners will be at first and third. There's Schaefer. Schaefer down at third. Beamer at first. Bennett will be coming to the plate. I think we're going to have a pitching change here. And I think we will have a pitching change. So let's kick it to a break real quick. 9-2 the score. 1 out. Runners at the corners. Bottom of the 6th. Watch the DYB World Series presented by Smash Sports.
Show families that Land of Frost Premium Lunch Meat has generous portions for an affordable price. We got help from AI. Oh, yes. Wow.
This is why we don't do artificial.
Make the smart choice. Land of Frost Premium Meat.
Smash Sports is proud to be the diamond sponsor of the 2026 Diamond Youth Baseball World Series. Smash Sports is your one-stop shop for everything baseball and softball. Top brands, unbeatable prices, and gear trusted by players and coaches everywhere. From T-ball to the World Series stage, we've got your players and teams covered. Use code DYB15 to save 15% off your order at smashersports.com today.
Welcome back here. Bottom of the sixth, one down. New pitcher on the mound for South Carolina. Be Rooney. Rooney firing. That one's in there for a strike to Bennett.
Rooney, the pitcher.
Rooney facing Bennett. One down, runners at the corners. Pitch is outside for a ball. 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Popped up. Right field, is it playable? Can't find it. Now the second baseman makes the catch. I believe that's Hamilton out there. The runner's going to tag and score. So the second baseman makes the grab. That's funny enough. I think that's a sac fly. So sac fly brings in a run, but there's now 2 outs. And now down to their last chance is North Carolina with Easton Horton.
Horton, the batter.
First pitch to Horton is low for a ball from Rooney. 9-3 to score. Bottom of the sixth, 2 down. The pitch. That one's low. So 2-0 now the count. We got the count right this time. Always be improving. Here comes the 2-0. Low for a ball 3. The 3-0. In there for a strike. Now Rooney just needs 2 more strikes to end this game. But Horton wants to keep the game alive. 3-1. Popped up. Foul territory and back out of play in North Carolina. Down to their last chance. The payoff with 2 down. Runner at first, 9-3 to score, bottom of the sixth. From Rooney. In there. Called strike 3. Ball game over. Horton takes strike 3. And the inning and the ball game is over. South Carolina wins it 9-3. They will advance tomorrow. They'll be undefeated. They'll have to be beaten twice by Louisiana. Ball game over. We're going to kick it to a break. 9-3 the final in 6. You're watching the DYB World Series presented by Smash Sports.
Managing work and family chaos? Team Pass makes youth sports registration simple. Sign up your kids for their favorite activities in minutes from anywhere. Tell your leagues to get Team Pass now. Visit www.teampass.com.
The love of the game begins with the bat and ball. This is America's game. More than 5 million people are having fun at that. And even more have answered the call to play ball. With the help of those who came before, our pastime's future is bright. When the lights are brightest, those who came through the pipeline are ready. All roads lead here. Playing for your country, playing for the love of the game, playing for glory.
9-3 the final. South Carolina advances to get you the USA Baseball play of the game. We're still going to keep it with this Wyatt Zabinski homer. Look, he just flipped his wrist and hit one way over the center field fence off the roof of the shack out there. What a job. He's going to be presented here with an award with his homer there. How about that? That's pretty cool. Anyways, final 9-3. South Carolina moving on. They'll face Louisiana tomorrow. That'll be the second set of games. First set is 8:30. Next game will start after that. It'll be AAA. So I'm going to sign off for our broadcast here. 9-3 the final. South Carolina will play Louisiana. They'll have to be beaten twice. From our crew here at Smash, from our crew here with Synergy Sports, we brought you the DYB World Series presented by Smash Sports. I'm Ollie Hammond signing off. Watch the ceremonies here real quick if you want to.
We've enjoyed having you here this week in the tournament. Now we ask that you go to the field or to the fence and bring back your state flag.
Oh, wait, don't get it.
Jake,
Oh,
stop.
don't
Jake,
get
get on my
You
shoulders.
can get it next
Boys,
time.
Jake, get on my shoulders. We're not doing this. You just lost.
No, leave it up there, bro. Yeah, low key. Low key, let like Tegan or Wyatt, or like the oldest kid. Yeah, let somebody out. The oldest kid.
As the team returns, give them another round of applause for their fantastic play. On the field are Terry Lanning and David Jackson to present the awards as the DYB official. Now for the awards. Number 1, Jake Rasmussen. Number 11, Wyatt Caffey. Number 22, Owen Todd. Number 6, Tegan Schaefer. Number 7, Max DeTillo. Number 99, Lincoln Beamer. Number 10, Sullivan Bennett. Number 44, Easton Horton. Number 50, Isaac Freiberger House. Number 3, Alex Alexander. Number 68, Wyatt Zabisky. Number 23, Link Reed. Coach Brian Schaefer. Coach Ray Caffey. Manager Jay Bennett. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Winter Park, North Carolina another round of applause for their play this week. We wish them a safe trip home and continued success in athletics and in life. Now, ladies and gentlemen, We'd like to congratulate Winter Park for their third place finish in the 2026 DYB World Series. Winter Park, please go to the mound to receive your trophy. Once again, let's give Winter Park a round of applause and congratulations.